GWAYNE with my guy TC Buck off right.
Oh, my man right here. Check it out. Check it out. Guess who it is? Dancing who? Hey, baby. Hey, we live, baby. It's your man Kevin Tate right here. We here rocking with that well on Elevator Game with G-Wayne. Right here. I'm Taj Reed. You're watching Elevator Game with G-Wayne. What's up, y'all? We back again, back at it. You know, I may look like I had the same clothes on because we doing like 2 interviews in one day. I got my boy here, none other than Roast King himself, Kraig Smith. He plays my dad, and I'm older than him on my show, you know, at my LA Hood Stories.
Hey,
Am I lying?
Nah, yeah, I play his dad. This nigga 4 years old.
I'm 40, what, 5, about to be 46?
Yeah, I'm 42, man.
Damn. So when I was a senior, you was a freshman?
Indeed. I graduated 2000.
You were 2000, baby.
Graduated 2000.
Yo, I thought that was so like, damn, they young. When I was graduating like 96, 97, I was like, man, they young. 2000? How you even say that?
Man, it seemed like that was just yesterday, man.
Does it?
Man, that's wow. I remember when cats in your grade, y'all graduated and was still coming back, knocking all the bitches. I'm like,
That's because we older now. We in college. We got the door. They used to do it to us. I was like, damn, man, can y'all get some girls y'all age?
remember when you wouldn't think nothing of it if a 25-year-old pulled up to the school looking for Kathy.
Right.
Y'all seen Kathy? Man,
Right. Like, why this old ass nigga up here? But we didn't think like it was like some predator type stuff or nothing like that.
No, it was just
It was
pecking
common.
order, yeah.
Nowadays it ain't, man. So tell everybody, bro. Like people want to know. You are on Roast Me, right? Who was your hardest like competitor, bro? Like the hardest one you had to face 1-on-1?
Oh man, nobody, man. I don't have no competition like that. I don't view it like that. I just do what I do. Like I don't never step into anything creative and be like, let me try to outdo this nigga or I'm fearful. Nah, I just do what I do. I respect everybody, but I just do what I do to the fullest of my capability and I just let the chips fall where they land. I just do it, you know what I mean? As long as I'm making myself laugh, I don't really care.
You do that all the time. Whether you joking not funny or not, you gonna laugh.
Oh yeah.
You be like, see, that makes everybody else laugh. You like, what the fuck am I laughing for? That shit, the nigga said some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But you say some of the most creative, craziest stuff that I've ever heard. Like, nigga, how you think of that?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I just be just whatever the moment tell me to do, I just do it.
What was one of the craziest jokes you said against Boo Capone, man?
Boo Capone, shoot, I told him, I said, you a bum ass nigga, man. I said, when you die, your family just gonna lay you in the alley, right where you want to be,
Right where
next to the garbage, nigga.
garbage. So the nigga's garbage, right where you want to. That's some cold shit to say to your best friend. That's like his best friend. Huh? I'm no cap.
Yeah.
But okay, so what do you like doing more? Because I seen you do a couple things. I was on you with your podcast, obviously. I was with you when we acting, obviously. The only thing I ain't been with you on is doing stand up because that's something that I don't touch.
Right.
So which one of those out of those three you feel the most home at, most comfortable doing?
Man, I love to do stand up. I think depending on like the role, I like comedic acting too. You know, yeah. So I say probably those two things.
Stand up. Why the stand up? Because you get to freestyle on the audience.
You know, stand up reminds me of hooping, where like you get them butterflies before you get on stage, and you know, even though you may practice, you still don't know what's gonna happen as far as like, you know, your performance. You're gonna do well if you practice, but you know, it's just certain battles. It's a mental battle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just really trying to figure out and focus and performing and bringing it every night. Like stand up is to me is like the closest thing to playing competitive basketball.
Yeah, you gotta act on the moment right then and there. Ain't nobody but you, yourself, and you gotta realize that sometimes the audience might not be feeling that, but you're like, yo, I killed the other audience,
Right.
but this one ain't. I just told the same joke.
Yeah, that's how it go. Then you got to deal with, you know, comedy is about likability, and you know everybody has different energy. Like with me, I'm not a big guy, but I walk with my chest out. So some people may like that. Some people may rub them the wrong way. They may think I'm cocky, which I'm not at all. You know what I'm saying? But so you got to deal with those energies and adapting to people. Whether the judgment is good, bad, or whatever, you still or indifferent, you still have to remain focused and accept everybody for what they think of you, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Because eventually, I'm telling you, the people that hate you the most, once they understand, that being a comedian is a calculated thing. Once they get it, those become your biggest fans.
Right,
You
right.
know, so you just gotta weather the storm and and do it enough to where people can finally get you. Oh, this is what's going on.
Right, right, right. Now I can relate to it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because that's what comedy's about.
Have you ever had somebody in the audience you just was ragging on or whatever, and they start crying and it's like cussing you out or something like that? You had an irate person yet?
I haven't had that, but I've had a person get up and leave because they thought the joke was a little too crazy.
Which way were you talking about? Fat women again? What you doing, man?
No, it was a joke where I was saying something along the lines of, I know this girl that's stripping to pay for chemo. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize she was sick until she went to give me a dance and her wig fell in my lap. And then the bitch got, she got up.
She got up and left.
She was talking a little
Don't
shit.
play with cancer or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But see, that's where comedy is great because the joke isn't about cancer. The joke is about never giving up. It ain't got shit to do with cancer. You feel what I'm
never
saying?
give up. Go
yeah,
strip.
it's the moral. I write jokes for morals. So, in acting, you have this thing called subtext
Yeah.
where you may read a script or a joke or whatever, but the subtext is like your interpretation on what's not being said in the words. So I'm a very cerebral comic. So the things that I say, if you take them at face value, you're gonna seem stupid when you get it because you're gonna realize that I'm not paying it. I'm not paying attention. Why do I have an opinion and I wasn't even paying close enough attention to have an opinion?
Right. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Stand up is something that I know that I ain't ready for it yet because I ain't got the mental capacity like you said for it, man. I got a lot of other stuff going on. Everybody like, man, you could do it, man. I could see you up there. Yeah, well, not right now, bro.
Right.
That's a job, bro. That you gotta do the intro, the middle, and then you gotta know how to close them. And then every night is different, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. I like, if I was to be a stand-up comedian, I would probably have to say I would have to be ripping freestyle off the night with the audience or something type shit to keep the juice. Because I hate when I see the same old jokes told over. Do you do that?
Yeah, we all do. You got to tell a joke 100 times, or a lot of times before you even understand what it's about.
So you tour the city to city and you telling them same jokes.
Yeah, you come up with your act and you do that for a year or two, and then the next time you come, a year and a half later, you come back and you got new jokes. You know what I mean? But it takes a while to really build an act. You can freestyle.
Yeah.
And that freestyle, if you got something good, you take it, you put it in your act.
Boom.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Because the act, it's a cheat code once you have it, because it's just gonna keep paying you.
That part right there. Has there been anybody you've been on stage with and you like, damn, man, I gotta go after this dude? Shit.
I think see, a lot of times when dudes get that dope and they headline and they go up last most of the time, but I'm trying to think. I really ain't scared to go up behind nobody. I mean, I guess what it would be like sometimes when these comedy clubs, those shows, they'll have a bunch of comedians. It'd be 30 niggas. And sometimes if you go up last, the energy will be out the room. So it's less about the comedian. It's like, damn, motherfuckers is tired of hearing jokes.
Tired, bro. Yeah. You like the eighth person to come up now.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. In this business, I know you come across some crazies, man. Share one of those stories. You had any crazy followers or a crazy girl or anything?
I did business with a crazy bitch.
What? Wait, what?
Bowling ball built bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I did business with a woman in this business who I ain't gonna never say her name, but I was good to her. We had a decent friendship, but she had ulterior motives. And when it didn't go the way she wanted it to outside of business, even though I kept it business, she started to try to sully my name and say things that weren't true because she thought I was doing that about her, and I wasn't. But she said some very defamatory things that weren't true. But it was a lesson for me in business, you know what I'm saying? So I've had that in the business, which is why I never do any personal with females in entertainment. I always try to find somebody outside of it, a bus driver or something, somebody that's just regular, you know what I mean, that just, that ain't doing what I do.
So that turned out pretty bad. So you saying like you ain't gonna never do that again?
I mean, I didn't do nothing but just be who I am. So I guess what I'll say is, you have these things. You've been doing this as long as me, where there's different personality types that are attracted to entertainment. Some of them good, some of them bad. But you have people who leech are people who feed off of other people's names, and they get this sense of entitlement where they think they are you, or they try to do things that is out of their job description. And then when you check people like that on it, they get mad and take it personal, because some people actually think that they can come around you and do what the fuck they want to do. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do what you want to do, but when it comes to me and my business, nah,
It ain't happening.
It's gonna be what they call boundaries, because I respect boundaries.
Right, right,
So if I'm respecting boundaries and you come around me not respecting boundaries and you get checked for it, then people want to play the victim.
Damn, the victim. Now I know about playing that victim stuff. I'll be
Man.
like, and the audience don't know. All they know is the victim always mean, and you look like the bad guy.
And let me tell you something. If you're dealing with anybody in any part of life and something doesn't go the right way, the logical, spiritual, respectable thing to do is to say, we got a difference in opinion. But anybody that feels like they need to destroy somebody else's reputation and lie about it because they didn't get their way, that is a person who is mentally ill and sick. But the thing is, a lot of people will listen to those types of people, because they don't understand that that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you got to watch those people who always have something negative and derogatory to say about people, because that it's something wrong with them most of the time.
Okay, okay. Damn, that's another way to look at it, man.
Indeed.
When you have one person's opinion that you hear from the other guy, you're like, damn, man, I didn't think about that. But usually you just hear from that one person and you get to judge.
Right, but normally the person coming when the thing is to destroy somebody, you could be like, "Hey man, I ain't messing with GWAYNE, man. I just don't like the way he did something." That's cool. It's all good. But now when you go into other things like, GWAYNE hates women, that's why I don't mess with him. Or GWAYNE, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Those are things where it's like, okay, this is a control thing. You have certain people who have ulterior motives and secret intentions, and once those things aren't, once they realize they're not going to be able to run those plays, now they got to burn everything down on the way out because their ego is hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. I mean, I hope I don't come across that like that. I mean, I hope I just already experienced all my bad collabs or whatever I had in the past, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't want no bad energy, man.
This is why my circle is so small, because in our entertainment business, it's a lot of he say, she say stuff. And
Right.
shit can get twisted around, and you not even know. You're like, damn, why Derek over there looking at me crazy for? I ain't do nothing to this man. What the hell you mad for? Next, you find out later, oh, he didn't like that. You didn't hire him as the cameraman.
right,
You
right.
hired the other cameraman,
Right.
the white boy.
Or this girl told me that you said. So you telling me?
Right. Like,
You mad at me because of what this woman said?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
No
That's
problem.
crazy, man. A lot of people didn't know, bro. You used to hoop. You was a certified hooper, man. What school
Yeah.
did you go to?
Man, I went to a trash ass high school, South Hills. It was a good school, but it wasn't a hoop school. So it's one of them. You know how we grew up. It was all about the school you went to.
Right.
So I'm from Pasadena. I was a great hooper. My parents moved, but my parents wasn't really into hooping like that. So when we moved, they wasn't trying to pick a hoop school. They wasn't trying to put me with trainers. I was just a nigga that was born to hoop. So I moved out to West Covina from Pasadena. I went to South Hills, and that's where I played high school ball.
Did you have to try out for the team since they were so ass?
They wasn't ass, but it wouldn't be like in the Hoopers world. We all know the schools that, the Westchesters, all them schools.
Right.
So a lot of times people, okay, said Carson.
they love Carson,
We
yeah.
beat Carson though. But it's this thing, this weird energy in the hoop world where niggas think that it can only be killer niggas in a certain area.
Right,
and
right,
that ain't true. All the killers ain't in L.A.
Right.
It's killers from here all the way to San Bernardino.
Absolutely.
But that's a part of hoop. It's real competitive. You got to prove yourself. So me going to my school, it was kind of like the same plight as Gilbert Arenas. I'm a year younger than Gilbert. We played in a bunch of camps and stuff together. But since sophomore year, he was probably the illest hooper in L.A. But he didn't get a lot of the props he deserved because he went to Grant and he went to one other high school. So he didn't really get the props he should have gotten until he got to college. You know what I mean? But you know how I go when you go to a smaller school.
Absolutely, man. So did you faced them then? So how was that like facing them? Did you have like?
I was
guard him or
younger,
what?
so I didn't face him. I played on the younger team, but I would be in, like the Rim Rattler camp. He would be there, or certain camps, and so I got a chance to see firsthand him give it to Casey Jacobson, him give it to Capono. Like clearly being better than both, but not becoming a McDonald's
These
All-American.
white boys you naming?
Yeah, but these was the top two players in '99. They was the top two players in probably not in the state.
Really?
Casey Jacobson was the number 1 2 guard, And then he was, I think Capono probably was the number one player in general, I believe.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, Capono was. They could both shoot, but they wasn't fucking with Gilbert.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where was the blacks at? There were
Man.
no blacks in the top 5 back then?
There was, but my point is the best niggas wasn't getting the love they deserved.
Gotcha.
You know, so
What position did you play?
I was point. I played point.
So you okay, give me your numbers, your breakdown. What you average?
21, 7, and like 7.
Nigga, where your offers at? You didn't get no offers because it was a small school?
I got offered Oklahoma State. I got offered Oregon State. I got a bunch of D1 offers and stuff.
You didn't take them because you was a street life.
Nah, I didn't have no grades, so I went to Saddleback to play for Coach Brummel for a year. Then I cracked my tibial plateau and had surgery.
Whoa! How do you spell that? Tibular plateau. What the hell?
That's the top part of your
the plateau.
the top part of your bottom leg, like this part right here. A part of the bone actually separated from my knee, so they had to go in with biodegradable pins and pin the bone back to my knee, and that pretty much was a wrap after that.
Damn, nigga. Well, that's pretty much slowed you down, jumping high. What was you doing?
I could still jump. I was like a jerky point guard, like a Baron Davis.
Say who your game after?
Like a Baron, like a Steve Frank, like that type of guard. Like
okay,
explosive.
Ezzy, by you.
Yep.
You had boosties or you had bunnies?
I had bounce.
Okay, because you know we gotta say the right words. We older, so they be like, nigga, don't nobody say that word no more. Boosties, bounce. You know,
boosties,
they be
bunnies,
on my head. Bunnies, right? They be on my
bunnies.
Head.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my boy Art for inviting me out to his artisanal Mexican grill, man. Look at him. He happy as hell. I mean, he kind of goofy looking, but hey, don't let this goofy dude fool you because he can hoop. Look at this lay right here. Watch this. Ooh, wee. Reverse. Back to the menu. They got a solid list with solid prices, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna get your bang for your buck. Not only that, they got a secret menu. And guess what? With another secret menu, and they both in the front. So what's the secret about that? My boy even got a chef special in there. Oh, and I'm a tip. Just because they say black people don't tip. See, he think it's funny. You know I had to make my way back to the kitchen to see how they was living, who was making my food. Now, Art, we got to talk about this art. Now, I don't know if these are Hispanics, Asians, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, but they definitely not black or white. So where are your black people at? But you made me feel good with this one. You set the mood right. And when the food came out, when the food came out, Cuando salió la comida, cuando salió la comida. It made me start speaking Spanish. I don't know what that is, but it was good.
In this industry, what started you? What did you? What was it that say? You know what? I'm gonna be an actor now, or I want to do skits, or a podcast, or stand up.
You know, stand up happened in 2009. I had a boy that lived in my city, and I had always thought about doing comedy, but I didn't know no comedians. I didn't even know that was something that you could really do. I was aware that it was, people did it, but I didn't know how.
You
to
can
do
make
it.
no money, huh? Like
Yeah.
that.
So I had a boy. He was like, "Hey man, give me a ride to the Improv to do an open mic." I said, "An open mic?" He said, "I'm doing comedy." So I took him up there, and then when he got up there, I'm like, I already do this.
I do this in real life all day, crack jokes and tell stories.
And then a year later, I finally tried it. My boy AD Worldwide, he hosted a stand-up room in Corona. So I went out there. No, that's not how it worked. I went to the Comedy Union finally Memphis Will was hosting. I asked him how I got on the show. He told me what to do, booked me. And a couple weeks I came back, and I brought like 50 people came to watch me perform. I only had like 2 minutes worth of jokes.
Damn.
I just bagged on people.
So that's when you knew, like, this is what I want to do right here.
And I did good. Well, I thought I did good. Then the next week I went to AD spot. I did cool. And the third time I got up, I bombed because I didn't have no jokes. I was just bagging.
Oh, you had like no real set. You just picking the audience apart.
Yeah, I was just picking the audience apart, doing what I seen D.L. Hughley do on Comic View.
Right.
And then I just kept going. I kept going. And then like a year into comedy, somebody recommended this book to me called The Comedy Bible by Judy Carter. It helps you format your ideas into jokes. I was just freestyling mostly when I first started. And that book helped change me to, my career as far as like learning how to really write jokes. And then I just been sticking with it ever since, just working and telling jokes, working and telling jokes.
Okay. And to the skit world, who introduced you to that?
So
where I meet you at?
I think you met me through either Big Ja
What was it, the Sketch House?
or the Sketch House.
Sketch House.
About 7-8 years ago, huh?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So Ja got me into the sketches. We met doing stand up like in 2010. We was
2010.
2010. He was on stage and I was laughing. We had a similar joke, and then when he got off stage, I introduced myself to him, and then we just got cool. We've been rocking ever since.
I bonded like a little friendship, man.
Yeah, we became like brothers over the years, and then he started doing sketches. We actually, before the sketches got really popular, he and I did a short film where I played this character named Jarvis Kincaid, the chauvinist. And he was a dude that every time he took a chick on a date, if he spent more than $50, he was demanding some pussy. And if he didn't get no pussy, all the money he spent, she had to give it back.
Give it back. Damn.
So the one episode, I took her to eat, and she wasn't feeling me at the end of the day, so I made her throw up all the food.
Oh, you ain't feeling good.
That was the first. That was the first
We're gonna
joint
get
we
our
ever
money
did.
back. You did that at the Sketch House?
Nah, that was way before the sketch. We talking about 2011.
Oh yeah, Sketch House didn't exist back then. What was y'all filming that on, a 4S? What was that?
We was in the Doties in Hawthorne on a Canon. It was before not the 5D, the 4D, whatever they like intro camera was, like maybe like it was T3i, I think.
Damn, I had a T7i or something?
Yeah,
You had a T3i back then? Probably thought that was, I didn't even know. I just pushed record, thought I was filming some great shit.
Yeah.
Didn't even know how to work the camera. Did you know how to work your camera?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I just be live streaming. But that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that a little bit more serious. Like I want to get into directing and stuff, and a part of it you gotta at least be a decent DP, you know. But
Right.
yeah, I wish I was better. I think that's what separated Ja from the pack early, is that he was doing all his editing and shooting
On his own.
Yeah.
Yep. He had all the setup, the whole tripods, all that. I'm like, what is this? I'm used to doing it like this on my
Yeah,
own.
yeah. But you know, editing is another form of directing. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So when you start shooting projects, if you just turn it over to the editor, most of the time you're not gonna get back what you're looking for. You really got to be involved in the process to get what you want.
Well, loud beats. Look at Alex's face. Look at Alex's face. We experienced some of that. Like, I just got to do certain things on my own if I want to. Way my vision is.
Yeah, or you got to
Like,
coach somebody into what you want. Yeah,
Pretty much coach. Yeah.
yeah. That's the best way, is to coach somebody.
Shoot, you got any favorite comedians? Like, who is your favorite comedian?
I don't have a favorite comedian, but I like a lot of people. I watch different people for different things. You know, like Ron White is a really good comedian. I watch him because we have a very similar tone of voice, and he's a bigger guy like me. You know what I'm saying? So I watch how he delivers, because in comedy, you got to be real conscious, of who you are and how people view you. So I watch him for that. Corey Holcomb. We think very similarly, where we say things that a lot of times could be offensive. So I watch him to see how he softens the blow, how he says things that are a little bit racy, but people laugh to get him to accept the idea. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the delivery.
Patrice O'Neal, we think very similar as far as our philosophy on women. I view women as our equals now, but in order to be our equals, you got to follow the same rules.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be with the niggas and be want to be treated like a woman. You got, if you're gonna be hanging with us, baby, this is how it go.
That's like if we on a basketball court. Hey, I'm not finna let you get them. I'm finna body your ass up like you straight one of the dudes out here. Don't come out here with that.
Yeah, real shit. Eddie Murphy, his act outs are incredible. He's really good at becoming another character on stage. Richard Pryor is very vulnerable. And then those are like the mainstream cats that everybody knows. But then you have people who aren't really huge but are really good comedians. There's a bunch of those. Like you got a guy like D-Lay or Ron G.
D-Lay, yeah.
These dudes are really good with their energy. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's another part of comedy people don't understand. It's almost like that energy, I would compare it to being like a defensive specialist on the basketball court. You got to bring that energy, and that's tough to do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't feel like it. You know what I mean? And so you got those cats. I look at them for energy. I look at a guy like Tony Baker. Tony Baker is very likable. Yeah. He's a very likable comedian. So when he's up there, he's doing a lot of smiling. A lot of women like his energy because he's a really likable guy. Yeah. So, I look at him for that. I could just keep going down. I like,
I think that's smart that you do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That it's not one particular comedian that you taking a bit piece of this guy, to make myself a whole like a all around player, like
Yeah.
all around comedian.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
you got to, because life is not a competition. I know they train us to view it that way, but it ain't no competition, man. What's for you is for you. If you look at everybody like you're competing with them, you're not going to get the lessons out of life that you want to get. You could do you at the same vigorous rate and have the same killer instinct without being comparative to another man. You want to really be more into your gifts and how to make those the best they could be. That's how you become the illest at anything. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I agree with you. You think the comedy is a lot different from what it was back in the day?
Yeah, it goes through these flows where sometimes it's real politically correct, and sometimes it's real counterculture based. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you got to really have an act. If you have your own act that you develop, which is what I'm in the process of doing, then you don't really have to worry about the trends. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just focus on my act, which is, if it's the Get It From God movement. You know what I
Get
mean?
it from God.
Yeah, yeah.
If I owe you something,
Get it from God, nigga. Yeah.
who is somebody who you haven't worked with that you want to work with? Like in our little circle.
Man, in our circle, that's a tough one. Like as far as people we know,
We know, or are you like, damn, they do what we do? I wouldn't mind working with this dude.
man, the 85 South guys. Um, it's a bunch of cats, man. Shit. Even though I know Nate, I haven't worked with Nate on anything in a long time.
Nate moved what to Seattle?
Yeah, but he moving right now. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
Um, who else? What's the white guy from New York? The Jewish cat. He funny
You
as
talking
fuck.
about he plays the cop?
Nah, no, you talking about I've worked with him. You talking about not Jacob. You talking
Jacob. Yeah, I was talking about Jacob.
about yeah, no, I'm talking he's a comedian. Damn, he got the show with Charlemagne.
And he's in our circle?
He got the weird ass haircut. I mean he's not necessarily in our circle, but
We do what we do.
yeah, I can't even
Gotta
think
see
of his
his
name.
name, man. Yeah. These are Corey questions. These are like the hot questions. I noticed you got a do rag on. What's that all about, man? I ain't never seen you in a do rag. Always see you like in a beanie, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
trying to copy my style, bro? You got a
This
black
nigga
one on too.
crazy.
Like this is crazy, bro.
I got little mini dreads now.
Wait, you got dreads up under there?
Yeah, like little mini dreads and shit.
Oh, so you growing it out?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so you going through the transformation phase. So you don't
Yeah,
wanna show
yeah.
it.
It's a little wild right now, man.
For the hot seat questions, these are not mine. You can say yes or no. Would you put on a bikini for $1 million?
A bikini, yeah.
Not a bikini, but yeah, like a bikini. She said a bikini.
Where's your thing? A bikini? That ain't nothing but drawers.
Now it ain't the speedos type. It's a bikini, like girl, like bikini though. Like
Oh hell, for what? What I got to do?
$1 million for a roll.
Nah, man.
You only doing 20 seconds of this roll. You ain't gonna take the million?
I mean, what you mean? Just the bottoms?
Yeah, nigga, it's just the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that ain't nothing but that's underwear. You talking about a thong, nigga?
That's a girl's underwear.
Oh, I ain't putting no thong
For
on.
$1 million. 20 seconds.
What did Dub C say? And I don't kick it with busters and khaki G strings. Me either, nigga.
Hey, what did he say? DJ Quick. No, what was it when it was beefing? When he was like,
with DJ Quick.
no, not him, but if somebody was beefing with DJ Quick in a khaki bikini. You don't. It was an MC8, and you don't want to see me. Remember that shit?
Khaki bikini. That's hilarious.
And that's the homie. I shouldn't even be laughing at that.
No, that was funny. Shout out to MCA. Gia.
Right, Gia. Head ass. If you could see yourself and talk to your younger self, what would you tell it? Tell yourself.
My younger self, I would tell my younger self to stick with it. I think every man in our position fucked off at least a decade of his life. Not necessarily on nothing, but it could have been done more efficiently. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I would just say stick with it and be more about tangibles. Don't chase money. I was doing a lot of things that would make me money temporarily. I'd be a loan officer for a couple of years, make some bread, sell cars for a couple of years, go get a little boiler room, sell, and I was doing shit like that. But it really didn't amount to nothing. Like money doesn't have any value. Money loses value every day. So chase tangibles, chase things that don't chase anything really, but really take the things in your mind and make them a reality, and that's value.
Okay. So, I mean, the fans want to know, man. You light skinned, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you taking?
This nigga crazy.
The ladies want to know.
Man,
Wait, whoa. Why you stuttering, man? This is yes or no?
Man,
Scooby, what?
I just got cussed out before we start.
Hey, I wasn't going to say that, but we have this later show. Because what?
I just got cussed out. So you know what that means when you get cussed out for nothing. It means it's somebody that love you and you love them too.
Hey, talk about that. Being in this entertainment business, having a female or having a woman, a side chick. I mean, not just side chick, but like having a significant other.
Yeah.
Talk about how hard that could be, man.
Man, it's the hardest thing to do, man, because you really just be working. You know, you don't be trying to hurt nobody, but they always be hurt.
And you assuming the worst. Like, can you give me a story, man?
I'll give you an example, man. I've been getting death threats, right? Motherfucker been texting my phone. When I catch you slipping, right?
Is this for real?
Yeah, somebody hit me anonymously. Probably a chick I used to mess with years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just texting, and it's funny to me. So I text him back. I'm slipping, nigga. You know I'm slipping right now, right? I'm just telling, hey, motherfucker, I'm slipping. It's 12 in the afternoon. I'm on Tampa, and I'm slipping. Where you at?
Right.
I'm just talking shit to him, right? So I tell my girl, I said, baby, man, this motherfucker, look at this motherfucker sending me. What is these death threats? What did I do?
What did you do, bro?
So she look at the phone, look at me. She like, yeah, that's crazy. She like, but what I don't get is you got time to be talking to this motherfucker that want to kill you, but you don't want to answer the phone when I want to talk.
Always gotta take it somewhere where
I'm
you
like,
gotta explain like somebody trying to kill me. Yeah, I see you responded to them, but you didn't respond. What the?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Had nothing to do with nothing. Like, wait, why are we taking it? Why are we arguing over something? Okay. Yeah, I have those same problems, bro. Like, I'm just trying to see. That's why I can't tell you nothing. And I should have just kept this to myself. Yeah, turn it into something that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Into us.
Yeah, it's rough, man, because it's like it's you know, I'm too old. I don't be playing no games, but I'm not about to let no woman bottle me up with her insecurities.
That part.
Yeah, we're not about to do that.
So how you deal with it?
Man, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just keep doing what I do, and if you don't feel like I'm a good enough person to make the right decision, that the right decision is me tiptoeing around you, then you know. It may not work. I don't know.
I can't tiptoe, man. I was tiptoeing at one point, like, oh, I'll get home. I'm like, hey, I may call you back. I'm at home. I can't talk, you know. That type of shit. You hanging out downstairs or whatever, then you finally go upstairs. That shit is over, man.
It's over with. I know.
I'm too, like you said, I'm too old for that, bro. What the hell am I hiding in my car for?
And then,
why am I scared of this woman?
And then, you know, you got a podcast, so this is what's going to start happening. She's going to watch your podcast, and anytime you say anything, she's going to think you're talking about her. And she's going to say, somebody called and said you said this on the show. And then you tell her, fuck the bitch that told you that, because I can say what I want to say on my show. It's comedy, bitch. I'm not, you know. So then you get into that, then you realize, you know what? I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. If God came back right now, I'd be cool.
Right.
What am I tripping on? If you can't accept me for what I'm doing, then that's your battle. I'm not fighting nobody else's battles.
Either you with me or you against me. That's what it says in the Bible, right? Wait, no, that's for Jesus. Okay,
It says something like that.
Is that apply for us, or is that apply for just for Jesus?
Us too. We're all gods having a human experience.
Made in His own image. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we are. So it's like, also it says in the Bible that the woman is a helpmate. She's not the leader of a relationship.
So you're not voting for Kamala then?
I mean, here's the thing.
Damn. Well.
I'm not saying I'm not voting for Kamala, but I mean,
she can't be a leader, bro. The Bible said it. How's she gonna lead us?
She done put over 200,000 black men in prison.
Yeah.
In the state of California.
Yeah.
That's tough for me to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I like that she's smart.
She laughed at it.
I like that she's smart. But hey, her last name ain't Harris. That's a false last name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like
What's her last name?
Like some white shit. Like she married to a white dude. She don't have no kids. So my thing is, if you ain't got no kids, how you gonna tell us what to do?
Damn.
You ain't got no kids. You're not using your pussy correctly. Why haven't you reproduced as a woman? And she's beautiful. And then I hear she ain't even black. I don't know if that's true.
She said she wasn't black. She said she's an Asian descendant or something like that.
Right. So why you?
She ain't claiming us.
Kamala, the name Kamala Harris is what they call that in politics. It's It's a dog whistle.
Mm.
It's a code. It's coded language. It's like if I'm saying Tyrone on TV, everybody automatically gonna think I'm
Black.
talking to black people.
Yeah.
That whole thing is so
Black people will vote for her.
identify with.
Yeah. Damn. Boy, you be thinking. Outside the box. Because I didn't think that's why I thought that was her real name.
No, her last name is some white shit, dog. If you look up her family, she got a middle age white dude, much respect to the white folks, and she, his 2 kids.
So it's safe to say you going for Trump, huh?
I'm not going for Trump either. I vote for whoever, whatever candidate matches whatever my personals. But I don't vote on the president. I just vote locally.
Okay.
Like, hey, city of Burbank, we got to get rid of those fucking parking meters. That's the type of shit I'm concerned about.
Something that's directly going to affect you right now type.
And we shouldn't even have a president anyway. That's played out.
So what should we have? What?
I mean, it just should be what they got. The Congress, the House of Legislature, and all that other shit. Do what y'all do. But the president, that's just some shit
That's the person that goes out and speak for us.
Nah, that's a nigga. Somebody tell him what to do, then he go do what they tell him.
Oh.
I think the president should be a working class motherfucker. Like a plumber, the nigga that manages the YMCA.
And actually going through the stuff that we going through.
Yeah,
okay,
they
that can
can't
relate.
to us.
Laying here, thinking to myself how far I've come. But somehow it feels like there's more. Even with all my wins, achievements, it's like there's another world calling. A new dimension. It's like a new level. Giving it all till there's nothing left. A time for greatness. Leaving nothing on the table. A time to bridge the gap and bring us together again. I guess it's time to take flight. Welcome to my world. Vuelo.
Look, I've been calling you, texting you, and you've been acting kind of weird lately, bro. Like, nigga been sleeping all throughout the day. You having these weird-ass appetites. You ran in here, man, looking for food, bro. Well, what the hell's going on with you?
Hey, man, my girl pregnant, man. It's stressful.
Got a do-rag on. You got her bonnet on. I mean, like,
Hey.
what? Wait, so okay, how many months is she?
6.
Oh, you about to pop, man. Like 3 months. You finna have a winter baby.
Yeah.
You guys know what you guys are having?
A boy.
So did you do the whole reveal thing or?
Nah. We've been beefing, so I don't know if we're gonna do none of that
Man.
mainstream shit.
She got 3 more months. You better get her some ice cream or something, man.
Yeah, I'm
on the way home.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause I'll tell you, I was married once too, and when they're pregnant, everything is high sensitive, bro. Like it be small turns into something big, and it'd be like, what are we arguing about? Why here? What? And then you'd be like, why am I sleepy? why do I want peas and okra and ice cream at the same time? Bitch pregnant. You experiencing that?
Yes. You just seen it every day.
I ain't never see you coming in. That nigga came in here with some hey, man, can we get food in here? I'm like, we ain't even started yet. I know. I'm going to call it right now and order it.
Yeah. I'm excited, though. I love my girl. I hope she knows that. But,
Is she black?
Yeah. She black and Portuguese.
Always light skin. Always got to have a mix.
Yeah.
You want the mix, baby. The good hair, great hair, huh?
Oh, man. That's just how it happened. I like me a dark-skinned, nappy-headed, you know what I mean? I like that, but
what?
I'm just saying, my girl just happened not to be that.
Okay. So where did y'all meet, bro? Yeah, she was at your stage, hooping and hollering. She snuck in the hotel on tour. How'd y'all meet?
Nah, we met at a pizza spot on Melrose.
Okay, wait.
Years ago.
Wait. Oh, so this is years ago. Somebody you already knew then. Y'all was you was in a pizza spot and ordering pizza?
Nah, I was just in there. She walked by. I said, "Oh shit!" I didn't even see her. I felt ass in there. Like it's heavy ass. There's an ass spirit in this pizza party. I went in the kitchen. I'm like, does any of these bitches back here got ass? I feel ass in there. And there wasn't nobody in the kitchen, so I went outside and seen, you know what I mean?
It was.
Yeah,
She had a
was.
sundress on or something. What was it?
No,
Sundress
she's just
season.
in spandex, and then I just walked up on her, and the rest was history.
Bro, everybody in spandex, and we be at the gym, man. Like everybody with them special pants got ass.
They do.
And I'd be like, is this? Because I remember growing up, everybody didn't have ass, bro.
Why ain't more niggas selling spandex? It's everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all of a sudden, everybody got the teardrop booties. And it ain't even the BBLs.
Yeah.
The BBLs, when they put the spandex, you be like, God damn, that shit fake as hell. Damn, man, she doing too much.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
booty
fake
having
booties.
ass.
Some of them look good, but the fake booties out there.
Yeah, sometimes they go a bit overboard with it. Yeah. So that's safe to say, because that was one of Corey's high questions. Booty or breast? Which one?
Booty.
Booty. Okay.
Even though some of them awkward body bitches, like, you know, them bitches be having big titties and sucked in asses.
Yeah.
Asses look like somebody reached in the front and tried to pull the ass.
Get it from the front. Sucked in. Yeah.
They be having fire pussy.
Oh, so you smack one of those.
I have in the past years ago. Yeah, like this is incredible pussy.
And you hit it doggy style? What that look like, bro?
No, man, it's not doggy style.
You had to face to face.
Yeah, you put the legs over and you just, you know what I mean? It's,
Pound town.
you hit a spine bump at the back of the pussy. Like, damn, bitch, I've never felt the spine bump as a pussy.
No cheeks, whatever.
Yeah,
just
no
straight.
ass.
You just had
No
straight
clap.
coochie.
It's clapless sex. You know, normally you fucking.
Yeah,
That
the
shit
balls
sound
hit
like
back.
the-
Okay.
That shit sound like the computer love. You know that thing?
Right.
It's a whole different type of clapless sex.
Clapless sex, man. That's got to be. You had to have the music playing in.
Yeah, you got to.
It's always quiet in here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking a bitch with no ass. There ain't gonna be no clap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, bro. All right, who was one of your favorite people to work with in our world, man? And who was one of the worst to work with in our world?
Shit, my favorite people to do content with, like you, Big Ja, cats like that, people who have a sense of humor. The worst people to do comedy with, to do sketches and shit with, are probably bad bitches.
Talk about it.
Yeah, because they don't have no talent. So niggas put them
Eye
in
candy
shit.
only.
Huh?
Only eye candy.
Yeah, so you put them in shit and they blow up because they pretty and thick, but then they start to think that they
got talent.
like
I'm him. I'm her.
and that's the worst. It's like, hey, nigga, hey, you bum ass niggas in the world, stop making these loser bitches rich. Make them develop their talent. You know what I'm saying? It's some lose. I mean, I hate to sound like a hater, dog, but
Nah, you telling the truth, man. Because
Yeah.
I had some of those problems where I've have some eye candy and they couldn't deliver the lines, bro. And I'm like, damn.
yeah.
But you'll post it and the niggas will love it. Oh, they don't talk about the sketch or nothing. They
None.
talk about what she looked like. That's it. Oh man, she had them cheeks coming out in the gray pants, boy. I tell you.
They be losers, man. So female losers get too many passes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's necessary to blow it up, but, to blow up whatever you're doing, but it's just unfortunate that that's the type of game we play, and you just got to play it accordingly.
Amen. Speaking of that, do you go to church?
I grew up in church, but, man, I don't really go to church like that no more.
I hate to say it, man. Me neither. Well, why is that?
Man, there's so many different reasons, man, but you ever have a friend? This is how I look at church. Say you got a friend, he's real positive, help you with your problems. You always have good conversations. Then at the end of every conversation, he said, well, hey, man, I'm going to need a couple $100.
Oh, damn.
I'm your friend.
Yeah, I have
I
one of
made you
those.
feel good about yourself. I let you talk to me about your problems.
Yeah.
I let you get it off my chest. You got to pay me for that.
Yeah, that sound like you was in counseling or something, man.
I'm just saying that's basically what it is. It's like, man, I enjoy the fellowship of church, and I think that there is a God or whatever, but I just don't think humans are smart enough to decipher exactly who that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If we were that smart, we wouldn't need to. You know what I mean? So for me, my fellowship is the arts, creating positive conversations with people, stuff like that. Or I deal with elders, or always try to expand my horizons that way. But I just don't believe in traditional church like I used to.
Kind of grew out of it, huh?
I think so, man.
I have to say the same thing because my grandparents were like, you coming to church? I'm like, you know what, Granny? I'm not, because the church that we grew up in actually been teaching me the wrong things like traditional things that they were brought up in, and they never challenged them things.
Yeah.
So it's like I was telling the first show we was on. I was like, man, my church has a white Jesus in there. Like right there, you walk in, there's a white man right here. And I'm like, we are in 2024. You really? I know this. Come on now. Even JJ in Good Times had a black Jesus back then, and that was in the 70s, 80s.
I talk about it.
And it's way out there where we talk about religion and all that stuff now, where everybody's not even religious no more. They're spiritual.
And then the churches don't be giving back like they supposed to.
Facts.
You know, look, man, look at some of these big ass churches, man. They got 1,000 members. You know, everybody giving at least $40, $50 every Sunday. That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, how come
I was there.
Yeah, we was all that. So like every Sunday, it should be a couple members being given down payments on a new house. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even making financially responsible decisions. We're not even owning our communities. Like, you know what I'm saying? How in some communities, the church is the only thing that black people own.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no motherfucking sense. All these millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars coming through this institution. You know what I'm saying? And it's not being reinvested into the members.
That's crazy because I've seen like some members tithe and give their last, and their life's about to get cut off.
Man.
Like, but why guys say don't be stupid though. Don't get my last if this is it. But the preacher man will have you up there. You know, if it's your last, you gonna get it 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, God said give it, and you be like,
you got kids taking the bus to school, public transportation, and they go to churches, generations of churches. How come the church don't own a bus?
dang.
Take all the kids that go to the church to school. How come all the churches don't have a school? Like, it's the basic things where I'm like, it's like the government, right? I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, people, how fucked up the system is, because the church reflects the system. You get crimes committed, right?
Yeah.
You get crimes committed. So somebody gets robbed. They get caught. The person that robbed them goes to jail, right? When they go to jail, they become a ward of the state. And then there's a certain amount of money allocated towards taking care of them as a prisoner when they become prisoners. They also get jobs when they're in jail.
Right.
And they work. How come none of the money that is the result of a prisoner goes to the victims of the family that they committed the crime against?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Where does that 10 cent go?
Where does that bread go? But I mean, even more than that, they work and getting 10 cents an hour, but the state, I think the average prisoner is $2,500, $3,000 a day in California.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So what about the victims of the crime? How come they don't get a piece of it? Or how come the families of the nigga that committed the crime ain't take? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
absolutely.
and people are scared to ask for that.
I never thought about that though.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, it's all this money going around, and everybody getting it except the motherfuckers that's suffering because of the conditions we in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's foul.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I never thought about that before. Like, that'll be something that, he in jail all that time he in there doing and working. That should go to us.
Some of it should go to the victims of the family.
Absolutely.
You got prison guards in there making $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
They kids in school.
Rick Ross. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just like this. It's a bunch of foul shit going on, and I think they describe, you know, like the criminal justice system. It's just like the church. It's supposed to be protection from going to hell or protection against crime. You know what I'm saying? But we get no retribution for none of the shit we invest.
Well, I mean, shit, we ain't even get our 3 acres and our mule and all that good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't getting nothing, so don't even think about it, black people.
Man.
Favorite rapper? Because people didn't know you used to rap, man. Let me hear something.
Rap,
Break something
man.
down. Break something down.
Chill Withers, man. I dropped 5 albums during the quarantine. Chill Withers, The Chill Never Withers, Chill Withers Cluster B, Chill Withers The Disrespect, or 4, my bad. Yeah.
Give us something, man, so they can get a little sample.
Oh man, you gotta go purchase the albums, man.
Spoken like a true artist. Yeah, go
Yeah.
purchase that so you can hear it.
Yeah, purchase it, man. I'll be talking about some shit on there.
What E40 say? I don't freestyle for free.
Ooh.
Hey, so we come to the end. We usually have bottles, man. Alex is tripping on the bottles. We don't have a bottle for you today, but we can get it to you sooner than later. I don't know what's going on with our bottles, man. That's the bottle man right there. The bottle service over there.
Oh, okay. Like alcohol?
Yeah, alcohol is vuelo. You know, I don't always drink, but when I do, It's Vuelo. Why? Because it's right here. It's free for me. And it actually goes down real smooth, man, because, like I said, I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I'm sipping on that. I'm like, man, this actually don't hurt my throat, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. It's some tequila.
Yeah, tequila. Yeah, actually.
That's what I
Absolutely.
tell by the name.
Yeah, Tequila Vuelo. Yeah, so shout out to them for sponsoring this right now. Also, tell them where they can find you at.
Man, you can find me everywhere. Just THEE Kraig Smith. Just type it in. I'll pop up.
Because you got a lot of pages, man.
I do.
Is there some fake pages out there trying to be you?
Yeah.
I'll be confused. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's people that get millions of views on my content. I don't even get millions, but I ain't even tripping because it keeps the name going. So eventually it all catch up. But yeah, just the Kraig Smith. You can find me there. You can catch me on Kraig Facts. You can catch me live at your nearest comedy club. 5150 Tuesdays. Just the Kraig Smith, and my website is thekraigsmith.store. And I got a couple albums I'm about to drop. I'm about to drop a comedy album called Black Underwear, The Shit You Can't See. And then I'm also about to drop maybe a new season of Big Head Kraig, my sitcom.
Okay, yeah. Talk about that, man, because that's it looked like almost like a cartoon, but it wasn't. It had cartoons in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And it had Joe Ass with a big head.
Yeah.
I was cracking up with that shit.
Yeah, Big Head Kraig is a fictional version of myself. It's based on a guy who goes to jail and gets out. And the reason he goes to jail is because he witnessed a crime that he wouldn't snitch on. So now he went to jail. It destroyed his life. And now the sitcom is an improv sitcom, and it's about a guy that's just trying to put together all the parts of his life that fell apart because he went to jail. Big Head Kraig. My son is played by D Bangs, who's a super viral rapper. He blew up off a song called Thick Niggas and Anime Titties. He used to be fat. He used to call himself a thick nigga. He a young nigga, 18-year-old niggas that be saying wild shit. But he plays my son. I got Big Jai in it. I got Black Jesus in it.
I know who Black Jesus is.
Yeah.
Was you gonna ask me that? Slink?
Were you in?
I wasn't in Big Head Kraig. No.
Yeah, that was 4 years. Yeah.
Man, we supposed to been doing our Opie and
me and him was supposed to be redoing what's it called again? What the fuck is it called?
Oh shit! I just whistled the song. What is that? Hey, it's
Marbury,
Mayberry.
Mayberry, what's the shit?
What show is that?
Andy Griffin.
Yeah, Andy Griffin show.
Supposed to be redoing Andy Griffin with me as Andy Griffin and him as yeah. We got to do that in black and white and everything. I think that'll go viral.
That's funny as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I told you I'm down for it, man. I got we got places we can shoot that now.
Really?
Yeah,
bro. We need to shoot that. That's my thing. I want to just remake old shit with me, you, and you know what I mean, Ja. Nigga, we just make old shit over again. Fuck
shit,
it.
I'm with it, man. Just hit me, But shoot, man, that wraps it up. I appreciate you for coming on, man. And you popped up on me. And for y'all don't know, this wasn't planned. It was a pop-up because we were supposed to reschedule, and he popped up. Yeah. So I didn't even get to ask all the other questions that I really had.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. So we might have to do another, 20-minute section or something like that, segment or whatnot. But thank y'all for tuning in again at Elevated Game with your host, GWAYNE, and my boy, Kraig Smith. We out.
God.